Well, first of all, I'm proud of our team. This is the third time we played Tulsa, and we feel like in the first two times that we outplayed them for 37 minutes. In the last 3 minutes, we didn't finish the deal. And we're so excited that our team was able to do that today. And we're super excited for our team and Tulsa for a great game. We felt like we contained and Bree, our freshman, defended Poindexter and did a great job. And collectively, as a team with 4 players in double-digit scoring, we were proud of our team.
Thank you, Coach.
You're welcome.
We have a microphone in here. If anyone in the room has a question, please raise your hand and we'll get the microphone to you.
How about that? Wow, there we go. Coach, what was it there coming out of the half there in the third quarter and the jolt of energy it seemed that your ladies had? And then did it feel as if they were getting frustrated with shots maybe not falling, that being Tulsa, but then you guys also taking advantage of opportunities?
Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, at halftime, we talked to our team about in the past, okay, we've outplayed Tulsa like we fell for 37 minutes. And at halftime, I reminded them, okay, we got to come out. This team is a second half team. They do very well in the second half. And that we have to execute our offense, get stops. We never got frustrated as a team. I feel like our team was constantly, hey, let's go, coach. We need to do this. We can do the pick and roll. We can, do whatever we need to do. So I felt like we never got frustrated. We never could let our foot off the gas because they're such a good team. They shoot the three so well that at any point they could get back in the game. And as a coaching staff, we just reminded the players of that it's never over until the buzzer sounds.
Do you have another question?
I have several. Looks like
Do you have another one?
Sure. Layla, it seemed like you were really locked in from the start of this basketball game for 40 minutes. What was it, your mindset leading into this game, and then having such success that you did offensively, and then even frustrating them there about coming into this game, you think?
My mindset, we have let go of some games, so I really wanted to lock in and make sure we didn't let this one go. And I just tried to do whatever I could to put us in the best position to win. And I feel like I came in and did that today. So, just stay in the course. We got more games, so we can't just focus on this one. It's on to the next one.
If you have another one.
Sierra, 10 dimes here today. Okay, you got 4 people scoring in double figures. You've been a steady presence with the basketball. They had you guys there in that 3/4 court. They were full court trap. It didn't seem like that bothered you. Just the way that you were able to see the game here today and this season as well, cumulatively, and now you get to play another basketball game. What's that mean to you?
It means a lot, being a freshman point guard coming in under Coach Messer, who's a very experienced coach. I knew I had to come in and be a good point guard for her, mimic her on the court, and run my team. Tulsa was going to make their runs. We had to make sure we stay poised and under control, and I wanted to get all my guards into it offensively, and that's what I did. So.
We've been talking as a team about giving our 10, right? 10 is your best, no matter what, collectively. If that's you coming off the bench, starting, or whatever. Sierra with 10 assists, okay? And how many turnovers? 0? 1? Okay, Sierra with her assist, okay?
2.
And her turnovers, right? 2 turnovers. That's really good, a freshman going under the pressure that she was going over. Layla coming off the bench, having 20 points. Proud of you guys, okay? We got to, enjoy this for 2 hours and get ready for Memphis.
Chuck, I think we have some questions on the Zoom call.
We do, and just as a note, that 10 assists ties the single-game tournament record held by 2 other players previously. We'll get the detail on that afterwards. We'll go to Kyle Nash, Black and Gold Banneret, with a question on the Zoom. Kyle, just unmute yourself and feel free to go ahead.
Coach, good to talk to you and the ladies. First of all, I was hoping I'd get an opportunity to ask you this particular question, but as much as we talked about third quarter struggles, how awesome is it to come out on this stage, no less, and have an excellent third quarter? And ladies, I see you both nodding. Please feel free to jump in on how good that feels to do that.
Well, it felt well, okay? So for us, we've always talked about as a staff is we're building our foundation. And, you know, each loss we feel like we can learn from, okay? And that's just been our course and our process here. And we feel like there was like 4 or 5 games the third quarter has been our Achilles. And tonight to see our young ladies come out and just, you know, work hard and pursue through that third quarter, I'm super proud of them. And you guys can add to that.
You guys know, obviously, statistically, our third quarters haven't been our best. So I feel like we came out and played when it mattered, and it was great. So.
See, you want to add
Oh,
anything?
yeah,
You good?
sure. Yeah, third quarter was great. Definitely improved after all our past games, and this was the game that counted. This is what we needed in that third quarter, and we got to go. So, yeah.
And Layla, I want to ask you really quick. Last year, you know, you were at the tournament. You know, you were a reserve player. You're a veteran from last year's group. You had the opportunity to be a major contributor. How good does it feel to drop 20 with this group, man?
I really can't explain this feeling. I'm just glad that I get the chance to be out there this year, you know, and I'm glad that I stayed. I really am. I really love UCF. I love it here, so I'm really glad that Coach Messer gave me the chance to be able to play.
And last one for me, Sierra, I have to ask you, I know you're, quote, a freshman and everything, but as a point guard, you're the general out there making, yeah, you saw my quotes, Layla. But as the point guard out there, you kind of saw things move and develop. And do you feel like the backcourt was very productive offensive, and then that kind of set up Layla, set up even Destiny to have, I think it's her 13th double-double as well, and y'all are facing a first-team all-conference forward as well, still got a double-double in there somehow. Like, did you kind of see the flow kind of go back and forth as the production came from all over the floor?
Yeah, we've been working on our offense execution, and I think this game we did very well in it. We were very poised, like I said, and I'm very proud of Destiny and our team for, you know, doing good in this game. So, yeah.
You have another one? Do you have another one or no?
Coach, what is it about a conference tournament where you can go in, you guys can be this number 10 seed, but you were playing your better basketball in the month of February and know that you think you got a shot to not just get one, but maybe get another one here as you guys move on and even beyond what this kind of a tournament, this scenario affords?
Well, you know, our like I told you guys, if you think about it, we wear these bands every day, right? And it says "won't stop." And you know, we knew this as players and our staff that this is going to be a year of a process, right? And with Ashton being back as an offensive threat, we got Nay now who's back. We've had some key injuries, and we feel like our whole thing was just don't stop, just keep going. What counts is March, right? And it's the best time for us to click as a team and get it going. And that's what we've talked to our players about, and that's just been our theme. I feel like this is the right time for us to click. We got a lot of pieces that we had to bring together in a short amount of time to play our best basketball. And my goal as their coach was get them right and get them ready, okay, through the injuries and through everything. And this is the right time for us to click. And we're just taking it one game at a time. You know, our thing, like I said, we'll let the players enjoy this for 2 hours. We're going straight to Memphis and, you know, scouting and reevaluating what we could do differently.
Chuck, we have another question on Zoom.
No, I was just going on for the next one. Coach, you kind of touched on it, just looking ahead to the next game against Memphis. You know, an overtime, 2-point overtime decision. What can you take from that game that could prepare you for tomorrow?
So if I heard you correctly, overtime with Memphis, correct, in a 2-point game. We felt like that was a game, again, one of the games we've gone back that we let slip. We were up with 3 or 4 minutes to go, and it was a back and forth game, and just didn't finish the deal. But all thing now, we know Memphis is a really good team. They ended up finishing second in our conference. Okay, they have great guard play and post play. They're a very well coached team. So we just got to go out and do what we do, and defend, rebound, and do some offensive execution. So we're extremely excited to have a chance to go back and figure out what we can do differently to get Memphis again.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.